take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. Got my eyes on you, and you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. I can't help myself. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. No, you wouldn't take what's not yours, if you know who I am. When the night will fall, I'll haunt your dreams. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete. Till I'm complete. Piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece, I take back. Little by little, piece by piece. Got a two-tongue weight from my hairline to my backbone, and it's dragging me around, but I don't listen. All your critics on red, mind your own business. That's right. Better run red lights. Now watch me fly. Got
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with the Road Dog. My name is Lane and I am your guide tonight. As we take a look at this market, which has not been fun at all this weekend. Watching those gains, if you didn't take profits, and I'm kind of guilty of not taking my share of them, those thoughts were there. Those regrets are here now. But 'tis the roller coaster ride that I chose to be on at this moment. And for many of you that I know are also on this roller coaster ride, hey man, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Right up here in the top corner, let's go ahead and talk about this magic word, dog, D-A-W-G. If you type that in on the Tangent website, it will in fact save you 10% off the Tangent wallets. Loves it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come over to Crypto Bubbles and just look at this big ocean of red bubbles. Is that red algae? You got something to clean that up? That ain't blood, is it? What is that? Look! The streets are bleeding. Altcoins are taking a dumpity-dump on a Sunday. Not too unusual. Not too unusual. Give you a shout out to Stray Gun Grizz. How's it going, people? How's it going, guys? He says, hey, Stray Gun, what's up, bro? You rotating your gains? That was one of my plans. I'd done it a little bit, but I slacked off on that and then got caught up in some of this downside here. Tis all right. Excuse me while I mess with my sound just a little bit. There we go. Are we good? Are we ready? I think we're good to go. So right up here to the top, you can see the total alt 3 right up here. And you know, we've been in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, we did. We made a higher high, good. We have got a good chance to bounce off this trend line right here. We just came back to retest this area, about 450 billion. We're currently sitting at 446. We're a little bit shy. We're coming up a little bit short this month, you know, Christmas and all. But it's okay. It's got a very, very, very good chance to take it. Why are we not delete, man? It's got a very good chance to take a bounce there and go right back up. Maybe tomorrow? Oh no, this is a 4-hour chart. That actually looks like that could happen. If that doesn't, if it falls through here, well, my gosh. Hold on to your panties because, ooh, things are going down. Very important that we hold that trend line. It kind of dates all the way back down here and a little then some. We could extend it right there, give us a little bit more wiggle room. Taking the full extent of that measure move. Clean up this chart just a little bit here. But basically, hey, and if we do come back down, listen, we fought with this area before, right? And we got this high from right here. Let's mark this little guy right there. Oh, crap, what happened? Right here, 425 billion, that little area right there. Let me color him a color I can recognize. So, if we do fall back right in that area is as much as I expect. I think we're in good shape for more upside. It's just the market gets scared on the weekend. There's no liquidity here. The big guys aren't here to bail us out. This is not going back to normal, people. What's up here? Do I have to reload this? That's weird. Okay, so we lost this chart. But now we got it back. But still, looking here at Tether dominance, no doubt there. They've been selling out of altcoins and, surprisingly, a little bit of Bitcoin there. Getting back to some tethering up as it is. So altcoins are just taking a little bit of a hit today. This hour is a little Not much better, honestly. The bags are bleeding, prices coming down, but we're still way above where we were, say, I don't know, what, 2 weeks ago or something? We're doing pretty good. Hey, there's Crypto Cash. Hey, welcome to the show. Your show entertains me. Well, thank you. That's a compliment. I appreciate that. Got to keep up with my chat over here. They let me know when my voice is not working, because man, has that happened a few times. So I'm just hanging out here watching. I'm on the 6-minute chart because I don't know. I degen that way sometimes. That's not nearly as important as the 4-hour chart here on Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. I'm just hanging out. I'm waiting for this target to get hit. About 40,006, whatever this trend line is. I'm looking at this trend line. This trend line is very, very important to me. As long as this trend line holds, and it should, because it has for, quite a while. And we found some support here. We found, are finding, hopefully, some support right now. This 41,343, that's a goner. That was a hopeful turnaround point. We were watching this trend line and saying, I don't think it's going to get a bounce. It could, but it's looking like she's going to break through. Sure enough, she comes down. But this is the area right there. What can I do with this guy? We'll park him over here for a second. I'm expecting something along these lines. I don't know. I'd say we'll probably have a hiccup here too. Why not? So I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm questioning what tomorrow will be like. This is a 4-hour candle, so wow. And I wonder. I do not want to see this, but this is possible for us to wick down to that 200 moving average on the 4-hour. Not good. I don't like that. I don't, because that breaks my trend line. I do not want to see this line break. I don't want to see copy you guy, man. My line in the sand right now is like 40,700, 690, somewhere right through there. Don't want to see that get broken, even tapped, even just a little bit. This is not the most solid of trend lines. It's the best I've got coming from this wick here to my candle body and this candle body. So I mean, it's got what it needs to be valid. It's just that it had this little wick there that I didn't want to dismiss. I think we already kind of dealt with that area way up there. Now we're going to deal with this little area, and we don't want to lose that. Losing that will bring us back in this channel, which will put it back down to around this 37.5 area. No bueno. No bueno. We don't want that to happen. That's not a good day when that happens. So you wake up in the morning and you look, you check your balance, and you're like, my whole day is ruined. We don't want that to happen. Okay, just making that clear. Making sure we're all on the same page here. I think we all want Bitcoin to go up and our numbers to go up. And tomorrow, Monday, when they come into this market and the market makers, after making the markets, what are the market makers going to make? Are they going to make it go up? They're going to make it go down? They're going to make it do both. Yeah, the next couple of days, it's going to be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. My personal opinion, just nosing what they nosily do you on the Mondays and the Tuesdays of the week. Yeah. Smells it right here. It's artificial stupidity. Smell it right there. So, altcoins are bleeding. So, do we want to look at our favorite altcoins that are bleeding? We'll still look at the ones that are up, because INJ is still kind of cooking, holding that up there, man. I love INJ. I like INJ. Watching INJ. I still don't consider this thing broken out. I mean, there's a way you could have looked at it, drawing it from here to there. Sure, we can do that. Sure, we got some volume there. Maybe that'll work. I'm not gonna. If you went with that, you're okay. We're good. We're solid. Not gonna gripe about that. If you want to go with this big moon boy target right here of a flag breakout, why sure. I would love to see INJ hit that $48 mark. Let's go do it. Let's pump that bag. My problem with INJ is that I've got the real INJ on the INJ chain, but the exchanges don't have that. They have ERC or the Binance or something, and I can't find a place to put INJ. I thought I had one at Bitmart, but now I can't. There's this whole KYC issue over there now for stupid Americans like myself. That didn't even make sense dialectically. But I like this one. It broke out of this pattern, and we know that that means parabolic action to the upside. Parabolic action is not done. I mean, just because we might have got up to a measure move territory here. If you want to take that little guy from swing high to swing low there, put that there. Yeah, we did that. We did that. We nailed these targets. It hit our $28 target. It also hit our $31 target right there. Where you gonna go now, INJ? I would love to see you go to that 48. Can we do it? If you don't do that, where you heading back to? Well, there is always that possibility to come back and retest the breakout area, which will suck. But it can do it. Few people talk about that possibility, I find. It's always up only, seems like. But as long as we're above the 9 daily moving average, we're good. That may get challenged a little bit over these next few hours. But so far, so good for INJ. It's holding its weight very well there. AVAX Avalanche, another favorite at the moment. Oh, bad news for AVAX. Don't shoot the messenger, baby. Don't shoot the messenger. It just now happened. Crikey, gosh darn it. I'm not too late, but I don't want to do it right now. I really don't. AVAX hit this nice trippy target at $45. We're at 39 now. Dip below 40. We broke this yellow trend line, so you know what that means. It means down. Now there is a little bit of saving grace going on here with this 50 moving average. Might it catch us and hold us up? Can we kind of step there and do some kind of jiggity kind of leg rider kind of thing? Yeah, maybe. That's kind of hopeful, but maybe. I mean, it is kind of bullish, but normally what you would see out of this situation right here is the Fibonacci situation coming into play. I like the fibs. When you get that swing low to that swing high here, the fibs can tell you quite a bit. This 236 area tells me that if we get a bounce here, baby, we're doing A-okay. Yeah, we're looking good. As long as we stay alive there, we're looking like we're ready to rock it up. If we lose that though, well, then we got to come down and test this little area right here. That's $36 out of AVAX, man. I personally don't want to see my bags of AVAX drop another $3 a coin. Not personally, but you know. It's what you get into when you hodl, when you do the long-term hold thing. How else can you sell at the top of the market, or not, it doesn't have to be the top, but closer to the top than where we are now. But still at the bottom, baby. We're curving up with that little curve, or this way for you guys, right? Yeah. All right, so we're flirting with danger here, breaking that trend line. Not a good look, not a good look. $36 could also come into play here. We could still work through that and get a bounce up. We got several areas that we could, but I don't want to see it happen. I don't want to see it happen. There is the chance that we will come back to test this 6018 area. I'm just telling you. The measure move is at $31. It's to the downside. Might we get lucky and get a little break there? Might this last little move there be an indicator of where we go? Well, that takes us to our 382 area. I like that one. Let's go with that one. We can bounce from there. We can do good. We can bounce from the 6182, but it's just going to be a little trouble. I mean, that's pullback. Who wants to ride this down? 24 of 25%. No bueno. So not liking what I'm seeing there, but I am seeing a little bit of divergence starting to form here. A little bit of hidden bullish divergence starting to form. So I'm looking for a turnaround in some of these areas. Right now, we've not dipped below this 236 area, so let's keep that in mind until that happens. Hey man, we're still pretty good, okay? Let's give it a chance, see if it can cook up something here. But no bueno breaking that line. Got my eyes on you. Let's at 50. I've got my eyes on you. Let's go check out the chat. Striker says no rotating here at the gun. Well, I can't talk tonight. I'm just going to let you guys read it. The game's done left. I've seen that happen in some of my bags too. I'm glad that I did take some profit out of Sinverse though. I am, although it's been going up tonight. I noticed it's been making a little bit of a comeback. I don't know how much of a comeback. Chris says, I wasn't expecting some of these moves to be as good as they were this early in the cycle. I agree with you. There's been some surprising moves. I still kick myself over TRB Teller selling around $22, $23 like an idiot. And several, they just went crazy. Big time, Caspa, they made some really, really great gains. And that's just, it's still just a little taste of it. It's Remy. Hey, how's it going, man? Can you talk about Solana, ADA, and Algo? We can do that. I want to take a quick look at Sinverse since we just mentioned that one a second ago. KuCoin, see what it's doing. She's got hit. Oh, look, she's in a juicy buy zone. She's back in the buy zone, people. That 8 to 9 cent area, I think, is a good area for Sinverse, quite honestly. So for you guys in Sinverse, what we're doing here is we got a trend line with a little buy zone right in it. I want to drag it on out here. Now I'm going to have to alter this trend line just a hair. I'm on what, a daily? Let's go to the 4 hour. I would follow this on the 4 hour. If that trend line breaks, I would be concerned. I just want to make sure mine's drawn like, yeah, that's good. So, but I anticipate that this trend line will actually hold. But if it doesn't, expect more downside, probably down to about half a penny again. Not good. Don't want to see that happen. We did get a death cross here on the 4 hour. Boom, boom, boom. But you know that 100 also crossed that 200 moving average, and you know what happens when you do that? Well, usually price starts headed back that way. Call me crazy, but it just does. So we are in bounce territory for Sinverse. Looking at this, ooh, what you got there? Do you want to count that for real? What you say? You say measure move down to slap. Shut your mouth. Really? I ain't riding that train. Ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. You're gonna have to make me pull out Bukowski, ain't you? Are you a good Head and Shoulders or are you a bad Head and Shoulders? You're not really a good Head and Shoulders, man. I'm just. Are you legit? Dang, man, you didn't really touch down here. But you did over here, so I'm going to let you have that. All right, well, Head and Shoulders. What I want to see is the percentage to me price target 51%, according to thepatternSide.com. Thomas Bukowski, the GOAT for pattern trading. You want to know how to do it correctly? Right here you go. His books or his free website, however you want to do it, man. Did you know? Well, if this pattern has a pullback rate after it breaks out, 68% chance to come back to that side. Yeah. Not the break out. No, 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 no. But for it to come back and retest. Yeah. Happens more often than not. All right, babies. So you want to come back up and retest and then dump on us? What are you trying to do, Sinverse? What you got going on here, baby? 51% of this measured move is what I was just looking up there. 50%. It tells me, hey man, how likely is it to hit there? Well, it says 51%. So meaning that I've got to pull this thing to the 50% fib area, and that should be our actual Thomas Bukowski adjusted target right there. Put it at the breakout. And boom shakalaka, wow, right there, just right at it. Can't complain about Thomas Bukowski. Who needs trading groups and all that crap? You just need to go spend some time in Investopedia and Thomas Bukowski. That's what you need. And here, watching me do all this stuff right in front of you, because I'm doing what they teach right there. Right there. And, you know, my interpretation and read between the lines and paraphrase just a little bit, but it's basically, y'all, yeah. All right, Sinverse. Now let's get over to Solana. I got distracted there. My apologies. Gee, I mean, just think about this. A couple of days ago, be honest with yourself. 2-3 days ago, you're looking at these coins like, I better get into this now. It's getting ready to go. Oh, I better jump in right now. I'm just saying. That's the little voice that we got to learn not to listen to so much. That's a little convincing voice though, man. I'm telling you. That little voice may become president one day. What you got going on here? So we got this, should I keep that? I should probably keep that. We got this little flag idea going out, but we're still maintaining this overall channel, but it's changing just a little bit right there. What's up? Let's zoom in and take a look, shall we? Ooh, crikey. Go here. Well, she begins right there. I think we just tap it down right there, lay a little line, see how she responds to that. Oh, you see, we touched it here and broke through it here. Yeah. Oh, crikey. And you keep weakening it, so I'm not trusting this trend line anymore. You've got some bearish divergence. That is a definite. You see this little, it's kind of slight right here, but it's there. That little higher, low to high, and then down here on their indicators, they're high to low. They're going down, going down, going down. So she's wanting to break, people. She's wanting to break. Why is she wanting to break? Are you getting tired, Solana? I mean, I know you are. I think you got a good chance to just tap this 21 and kind of keep doing what you're doing, maybe for a little while. Let's hope that's all that you do, because you've just cleared this area. You don't want to lose that, Solana. You don't. You just flip this area right here. What is that, $65? You need to hang on to that, baby. Don't let that go. You will regret it. You'll be back down to 48 if you do. All the indicators are looking good. She's just tired. When you got a strong upward trend on these trend lines, staying above the 9 is perfect, but it can't always do that. It's going to break below that and come back and touch the 21, and usually bounce off the 21, and then go back above the 9. Then we're all happy and riding the 9 again, right? And you know, we kind of do this little dance for a while, and then at one point she'll flip off the. Got to come back and touch base with the 50. Well, that's more like a bigger correction, with a little bit bigger of a correction there. But usually it's the 9 and the 21. Just doing that make me money dance, and I like that. Let's see, it's Cardano. How is EAU stablecoin Cardano? I like that she got that bounce up, man. Because I was sitting there looking at my back saying, why am I holding you again? Why? What have you done for me lately, Cardano? Huh? Yeah, but what have you done for me lately? Oh, pardon me, guys. I'm going to freeze the stream for a second. My little box is doing this crazy thing. You guys can't hear it, but you guys can't hear it when it does it, but it drives me back bonkers. All right, so Ada, you've cleared this area 46 cents. You need to never go back there again unless you just want to tap it one time. Just, you know, one last kiss on the cheek, man. Keep it platonic. Don't hang out there, baby. Don't do it. We're going to call that little guy green. There is a chance that we can get a pullback there. There definitely is. But right now, what I'm looking at is very interesting. I'm approaching this a couple of different ways. So the one way where these dotted lines are, that was the line we were looking at. But we broke back into that channel, right? And I believe she's headed right back here to this 50 cents. Cardano, the 50 cents is what I say. She's the 57 piece. And let's see, let's draw a Fibonacci. Where does that fall in at? A 382 area from that one, and from here. Don't really like that one anyway. So yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a pullback coming to good old Cardano here. So it looks like this double top thing may be working out here. There's bearish divergence right there. Once it came up to this point right there. And so that's given us some definite sell pressure. That swing low, swing high. And here on the indicators, going totally the opposite way there. So that is full on bullish divergence, which usually in most cases, normal cases would, mean, a good chance for reversal. At this point in the market, it doesn't quite, kick in that strong, but it does mean, hey, number go down. Did we get confluence? You going to hit right here? So on Monday, December 18th. Monday, during the December 18th, during the hours. What is that? 11 p.m.? We'll just watch this tomorrow night then. Let's see if it's down here by tomorrow night. I'm gonna put a little circle there. Let's just put a little price tag. I say right, boom, right there. That's where I think it is going. And that'll go. Oh, you doing kind of the same thing. What are you up to? What kind of craziness you trying to pull off, Algo? You AJ Wrights Crypto's coin. You can't be doing this stuff. Hey, man. Don't let that drama affect you, dog. Keep them thoughts positive, man. Realize you can't sue everybody. Oh, what? What the hell's he talking about? Look at this one. Look at the Algo. Algo is so beautiful. She was once even more beautiful, but she fell from grace, I don't know. Things kind of sagging happen, in the bear market. You can't complain, you can't, it's not Algo's fault, you can't change what Algo is, but, it gets a little droopy, needs a little lift, a little tuck, not that it needs it, but it would be, it just makes it more symmetrical. Symmetry. Algo is broken out of this falling wedge pattern. Very lackluster falling wedge. Made a more of a falling channel here, which then it broke out of and had a little bit more guts. So we got the golden cross here back at the end of November, and that was the buy signal saying, hey, baby, hold on. I'm getting ready to pull something right here. You want to be involved, get on the train. That's what that means. And I mention that all the time here on the stream. And the number went up. But number wanting to pull back right now. So I've got looking for a retest back in this area, about 14 to just under 16 cents is a possibility there. I'm going to double check that. We did break this particular trend line, but we have not broken this one. And I'll find that to be very interesting. I'm going to dare to venture that algo has a good shot of just dropping back down to this area at 17.19 and just saying, I just knows that my buy zone. Yeah, screw you and your retest. I think this was this for back here or something? I'm trying to figure out where this makes sense, or like if it ever does come back. I don't know. That's the problem. I need to keep more notes. We're just gonna get rid of that altogether. Because I'm sticking with this. I think now if it breaks that line, yeah, we are looking at that. Actually, that's where our 50 moving average is saying, hey, baby, I'm here to catch you. But I'm looking for a bounce there. 17.29 cents out of Algorand. Do it for me, baby. Do it for me, baby. But it hit our resistance area right over here. We can draw that little guy right on the cross. And you can see where he came from. That little consolidation right there. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a hiccup. But once we get past that, baby, we're headed toward 30 cents, 36 cents. My target that I'm really shooting for right there is about 36 cents. Let's go, Algorand. I think we got jazz night going on tonight on Sunday. Sunday night jazz nights here at the Road Dog Crypto Show. Hey, Juan, how's it going? How do you think ICP's holding? I liked what I've seen. I finally looked it up on my wallet, and I thought I had more than what I did there. I've really got to check that. I really thought I had more, but my bag's up. But I really thought I had a lot more ICP. I have not bought it in a while. But she's definitely in profit. I just expected to see more profit when I looked over my wallet. I may have messed around with a DAP or something. I have to double check that. If they had some kind of staking, I probably tried it, but I'm not seeing it in the wallet. So measure move pretty much got annihilated right there and blasted upon. And I mean, we could have went a little bit more antsy with our measure move. Technically, you know, we could have came down here. How would... Technically, Thomas Bukowski says, oh, well, we'll try that one. That one nailed it. So from swing high to swing low there. Nailed that one. I didn't do it, but that move did if I had taken it. All right, so all these targets have been hit, so got to clear this chart out. What's the easiest way? Without losing all my... screw it. Just do it. We're going to look at ICP on the weeklies here. We're going to put our big boy britches on the weekly. Get us an idea. So I'm going to go from this top here down to this bottom. And yeah, so that works beautifully. That area right there, very important to me right now. That area is 22.79. Out of any target that for like a midterm hold, longer term target that you want to look for, where's a good place where I could really, you know, sell this or take some profits at a good spot, not knowing that it's just going to keep on running right on up? Right around here, because it's more than likely going to get rejected or have to fight through this area for a while. A lot of chop and everything. So that's why I like that one. So let's mark that. And then, of course, once it does get past that, we'll keep this little guy in mind. I will throw this one on there anyway. That's hopium. Well, these are very further down the line targets at 54.77. Who knows? This one may move fast. So we've got some of the basics out of the way there. Let's go right over here while we're still on the weekly. Get some support areas that we've cleared. We've cleared this one. We're trying to clear this one. This is the important one right now anyway. I don't want to draw a crap ton of lines. Just drawing at the bottom of that candle. So clearing this area would be very helpful. And now can we? Yeah, I see that now. Yatham, there's a 236 right there area that we're fighting with as well. So yeah, we definitely need to get above this area that we're at now. And there's a good chance that we will. That's why it's there, is trying to make some progress. Coming in on the daily with ICP, man, that looks beautiful. She looks ready to rock and roll on the daily. Doesn't look like she wants to slow down at all. So I mean, I'm probably a little struggle here, but the Ichimoku cloud's ready to take off. So I like what I'm seeing there. Daily does have a, little word of caution there from Market Cipher saying, hey, we're going to have to cool off for a little bit. So we'll come down to the 4-hour chart here, and I'm looking about right here, about 869. May get a little bit of a pullback to that area, that 21 moving average there. We get a little bit of correspondence right here at the halfway mark on our Fibonacci, which by Dow theory, with an impulse move, that price normally comes back down to about the halfway mark. So we'll see if Dow nails it on this one. I like that. Now, where could we be? Well, yeah, the $22 target. Other than that, somewhere around 16. We're going to have a little bit of a hiccup up there. And you've already blasted. She's already blasted my 2.7 target here. My little cheat sheet, but we can put some more up here. Okay, core. Yeah. See that 3618 right there, my $22. We call that confluence, ladies and gentlemen. When I see a bunch of things line up at the same point, that just makes it that much more apparent to me that that's where I need to focus my attention. And we're going to look at this area right here at this 2618. That little guy's going to be a little bit of an issue. So I like it. I see some gains coming from where we are, or let's see, we're on the daily right now, right? Getting in at 869, or adding to a bag at 869, or just riding it through 869 until we get on up from 869 to $17.14 area. Well, you get to move back that little baby at that price and say, oh, take out my profit, or take out my capital rather, have a free moon bag just to let that baby ride on over these next 18, 24 months or beyond. And then some of them will talk. Let it ride up to $22, 164% profit right there. Kind of like that. ICP still looking hot. There is a pullback coming for ICP, so be ready for it. Kind of like that as a trade setup myself. And I will copy that one, and we will throw that over to the Telegram group. She's definitely going to get a pullback though. And at that level, that breaks, we're looking at 7 something. Stop losses are on you guys. And entries are actually on you guys too. I'm just giving some guidelines there. So I'm going to copy that link, pull up the old Telegram group over here. We're still in the trade setup areas. I'm going to paste this little guy. This is ICP. See, we're going to buy la 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 la. All right, set that over there. Trigger says he's relaxing before all the crazy comes out next week. I feel that, Strega. I think it will be a little bit crazy. Tomorrow, the next day, I'm very curious as to how that's going to be. Gosh darn it, man. After the stream, I got to go look at my perpetual trades very seriously right now. So I got some hedging to do. All right, there were a few of them that I wanted to look at. Yeah. Got a little request list over here at the Telegram, and I made it through a lot of those, but I still need to get a few of those knocked out there. And I believe Wild. I think that was my cutoff when we came to Wild. If we're looking at Wilder World, I think she's doing okay. But if we're looking at Wild, that freaky, I think it's a freaky coin, right? Am I thinking about the same thing here? Okay, well, anyway, Wilder World, we'll look at it as Wilder World. Ooh. Baby, I thought, I've already done this one. Okay, yeah, okay, I did post this one. Wilder World. This one's already been posted over there. We can go over it here, though. We're looking at the possibility of it getting a breakout, and that would have been the safe buy once you got a breakout above this and a retest, and that's why I've got the percentage going from that area about 64 cents all the way up to $1.94, because that's where I've got it going. That's where I can see it getting there. But getting rejected there gives us an opportunity to come down to our buy zone here, about 31 to 43 cents, right through that area, and then she'll have to try to make another run for that. So we'll have to put this setup on hold because there was no breakout or retest, therefore it is not valid. I'm looking for this little pullback area right there. It's a 200 moving average, and that's right around 30 cents, 31 cents in that area. So wild. That's wild, man. TLM. I think there's a bunch of these are gaming coins too. I've already done TLM. Well, okay. Well, let's talk about it on the stream then. TLM. Oh, looky there. Kind of a rounding shape there, like that. It's cleared some areas there. Higher highs, flipped some areas of resistance to support. That was the main thing. That was where we kind of based this entry, is getting above there. A retest of that area and looking for this target up here at 2.15 cents. Now, I think I put this at a FOMO in area. I don't know what that is. Officially, it should be down here. I'll be looking at. This is still playable because it very possibly could be coming back down to tap this area. Let's go ahead and make it that way. Because that's cool. That gives you a very good play on your stop loss, man. Because you know if we start breaking this, especially dropping these trend lines, or in this case, I would be looking at this one. Like if this lost it. In other words, stop loss beneath there somewhere would be very good and very tight, and you don't have to lose a whole lot to take advantage of this trade. Just putting a limit order here. Unlocks it. That increases your risk reward ratio to about 12 to 1. 50% gains on that. You can wait for that target. And of course, a bigger, juicier target right up here at 2.5 cents. That's 75% gains. Not bad. Actually, that's the one I would rather target. I guess I already had one, huh? Stuff moves around when you switch time frames a lot. So nice. I like what I'm seeing there, but when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, I mean, we're just now starting to get in on this breakout. I mean, you do have to kind of consider that. And, you know, it's something along these lines. And I think we got kind of a retest going on there. If we kind of just take into consideration this whole thing. I guess one other way that we could look at this is by the angles. Oh, looky there. I nailed the angle. Nailed it. Nailed that angle. And if you want to do this the traditional way, yeah, we can take a measure move of this channel that we're breaking out of right now. That tells us that we should be able to look at this area about 3.33 cents. And I want to mark that as a official measure move. Measure move for the channel. The Road Dog channel? No. The channel. Just the channel. All right, so I kind of like that. No. Let's move this little guy over here. I think I'm going to have to repost this little guy. And gains up to there, that's 177%. What are the gains to the measure move, though? Measure move. Shoot, we're going to play this. Let's play this the whole way. Let's go up there. Yeah, baby. We're going to have to redo this whole setup, aren't we? Boom, chakalaka laka. I like that one. All right, so we're going to repost this little guy. This is TLM Alien World, I believe is the name of it, but she's getting ready to break out. It's got some volume there. Nice crosses on the moving average. It'll be a slow play, I believe, until she gets a little bit more momentum and may go, you know, this one could take a little while. So, like, don't expect to just 2 weeks from now be, I doubled my money. No. You know, it could be 4 or 5 weeks from now before you, I doubled my money almost. Or you could triple it. I don't know. All right, let me get that copied over here. We'll put that over here in their trade setups. TLM Alien Worlds. And we're on the daily chart. Alrighty. Striker says he's waiting for Bonk to take off again. We haven't looked at Bonk tonight, have we? I put a little bit in the, I mean, I'm talking little. Because she's at the high. This is buying the topsies. Or could be. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be. Let's see, we're looking at Bonk. Well, I got a setup here. What's the deal? Hey, yeah, you doing that bullish thing, are ya? You trying to? You trying to, Bonk? She's not done yet. Bonk's not done yet. Look at this trend line we got going right there. Look where we're bouncing off of. I think we talked about that, didn't we? Possibility of that. And we also got a 618. Yeah, because we got our measured coming from there, right there. This was the buy zone, the hopeful buy zone, which I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think we're going to see this. So there may be a nice little setup here for Bonk. If why do I need you there? So depending on where you feel comfortable, well, that's probably why I drew that line, because you kind of have to do this. determine your own stop losses in there, but there's a good chance that we got our bounce here and we may be looking up there. There's also a good chance that there's a quicker measure move that we could be rocking with. And actually, we'll put this one out. Gosh darn it. That's a good short-term trade, right? Actually, that measure move comes in at 0.0000480378, so basically 48. And from where we are right now, that's a good 116% move. Hell yeah! I likes it. I mean, it's got something to it. I mean, there is a breakout. There is some volume right there. It's got a shot. Everything's not in our favor at the moment. I mean, there's a few things that could work against us, but overall, it looks like she's wanting to at least try this. Oh, looky there. Is that a trigger wave? No. I wouldn't say it's a trigger wave, but I think we got some up coming out of this little guy. So this chart just looks a mess. I'm trying to fix this for shorter term setup here. Maybe we can, yeah, we can do this. Zoom in it this way. So bonky bonk. Hey, you're trying to do something. There might be a possibility of something going on here. She looks like she's starting to fizzle out just a little bit. So, but the cloud is saying she's got a chance, and we got a few little signs here. But she's getting a little bit of a stutter to that start, if you want my personal opinion. I'm trying to find my little measurement tool here. There we go. So yeah, I'm kind of sticking still with this price range right through there. Let's move this little guy over. That's the percentage, and it's a little bit better of a buy area that we might see. We might dip down there. So I likes that. This is bonk on what, the 4 hour? Short-term trade idea. Alrighty. Hey Liv, hey, welcome to the stream. Can you check out Bob? Good old Bob. You know, Bob was a token metrics thing, and we did look at Bob here. We did. Did we look at it on KuCoin or Mexi? Apparently, it was here on KuCoin. How long has it been? So we looked at you, Bob. What's up, Bob? Yeah, we looked at Bob way back down here, right? Here we go. Here's the setup. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Well, she's gonna blast it through our mid targets. I don't know what I had going on over here. There's a flag. We saw that. Man, okay. The accumulation, but man, when she broke above the 200 moving average on the daily, that's all she needed. Bob has rocketed up. Man, she's 10x'd. A little bit of a pullback. Lost a few of those X's there, but can't complain about that. All right, so this was our look at Bob. I'm going to clean that off now, and let's take a look at Bob. Good. And now you're struggling there. Okay, so basically we're kind of stuck in a range right now, or could be stuck in a range. Maybe trying to break out of it. Let's hope so. There's some good signs here of the beginning of. Wow. I'm starting to see some signs of some parabolic activity getting started. Oh God, call in the Ghostbusters. No, parabolic. Parabolic means he's getting ready to go the freak up. So it's in a rising channel. Pattern wise. I don't like that. That doesn't help me out a dang bit. I mean, there's a channel there, but she's not saying this is a little bit more like it though. So we got us a megaphone pattern, which if she does break to the upside, hold on to your britches because she will go crazy. Is she trying to do that, or is she going to kind of get rejected and go here sideways for a little while? That's the question right now in the 4 hour. Because they've all been losing some steam right now, going sideways, but she's above the 9 moving average, so she's good so far on the 4 hour. Great on the 1 hour, on the daily though. Daily looks, I mean, you just had the golden cross just a couple of days ago. 3 days ago was your buy signal. Now we're at this point on market cipher where we're playing red light, green light. Red dot, green dot, right? As long as money flow is in the green, we're good. And, you know, stochastics are kind of topped out there, not a big deal. We're getting a little top heavy, so she can definitely come up to the tops up here, but do you have enough juice to break out to get up to this area? Because this is where we want to see you go next, right here. If she does this pattern, yet she can, just a slow, steady, higher, high, higher, low kind of thing. Kind of like what you're seeing here on the smaller time frame, just stair stepping up, and then, but what could happen is that, and that would take us places. That would take us, I think that would take us to the 886, right around this area, about 21. I'll just guesstimate. Leave it so I know. Come back and check that. But we could be looking at those areas right there. 0.00019, 0.00021. I can't stand it. I gotta do it. I gotta check. What are you on 886? Did I? No, I didn't nail it. Darn it. Gosh darn it, I was off. You suck, Rudog. You suck. Now you erased it like an idiot. Now that we know what it is, let's color it appropriately. Man, I would kind of be looking for that. 0.000. 0.00022222204. Looks kind of juicy. I like Bob, but Bob is kind of high. Now that's like longer term there. But right now, what does it look like for Bob? Well, Bob is kind of at a high right now. She's got some. Is there bearish divergence? There's not bearish divergence. That's actually swinging a little bit down. Ooh, interesting. There's no bullish divergence either. So we're just kind of being Bob. Smaller time frames, we got this trend line that we're respecting right now, so let's keep watching that little guy. Kind of weird to break up through a green cloud, but we got this little spindly cloud over here, so I'll see. I'll play your silly little game. We'll see where this goes. I mean, I know you don't always work 100% the way you're supposed to. Maybe you'll do something special here. Do keep in mind that this upward kind of rising wedge type shape normally does break to the downside, but we're looking for it to try to break to the upside. That's what we're looking for. Well, that's what we want out of Bob. I don't even have Bob. Should I buy Bob? Isn't Bob a mean coin? Token Metrics had something about Bob. I remember that. It was on their good list at one point. So Bob token, 690 billion maximum supply and circulating supply, 50 million market cap. You know, it's still It's kind of low. Kind of low. Speaking of meme coins, Floki's safe moon. Yeah, that trend line was definitely broken. She's getting hurting. Gosh darn it. So technically, I guess that would be a stop out, even though price is coming right back up to that area for this trade we're looking at. The place to put the stop loss after you do that would be under that trend line. Maybe I should have been clear on that. Let's write it really clear on that, little dog. Or what are you trying to say, Roda? Yeah, seriously. If you're riding above a trend line. Okay, so it's your shot. Where are you coming back to? You've already doubled. You're coming back to this area, retesting this area. Floki Safe Moon having a little bit of a blowout right now. Trying to figure out she's gonna spring off of this support resistance area right there at the 10 zeros and a 90.70. She's at a 13.14 right now. She's already at the top of this one though. She started making a comeback. You go, Floki. Run. Run, Floki, run. Bob has left the building. 10K Bob. Hey Liv, what's your top altcoin picks for the 2024-2025 bull run? Wow. My top picks? Or my top in my bags? I would say the ones I'm looking right now. I mean, I've already got my bags packed for, you know, the dinosaur coins, right? You know, the blue chippers and all that. We've already got that shoved out of the way a long time ago. And then some of them are more riskier plays. I would say, I mean, I'm looking for Caspa. I think Caspa is a biggie. Let's see, can we make a list on here? Where you at? Where you at, text? Wow, wow. I would have to say, let's see. I'm really liking Caspa now, and I was a little late to that. Like the, you know, I got in like the 3 to 4 cent area. Started getting in right around there. A little bit late, but you know, she's done good. So I like. Why did you stop? So I like Caspa for a bigger play. I mean, for the bigger guys, you know, I mean, the narrative right now is throwing a lot of strings for Solana and ABAC, so I'm prepared for that. Kind of saw that as a possibility coming, and so I have no doubts that they will do very well. VeChain, yeah, VeChain. Don't want to forget about VeChain. She's an oldie but a goodie. Some of the newer ones, I mean, Naka, but I haven't been doing anything else since, you know, we got above 40 something cents. So I pretty much consider that bag kind of pretty much packed, but I do like that one. But there's some new coins that are just now coming out, and or some of the newer projects that haven't really got their teeth in the market yet. So I'm keeping my eye out for some of those, because there's going to be a lot of those little new gems that you want to be attached to as early as you can if they're a good project, and ride that wave up in this next phase of the market. Right now we just packed our bags, so yeah, I've been watching the numbers go up on the portfolios there for the investment side. Trading, just swing degen trades is all I've been in. I'm trying to think, what am I really gung-ho on right now? I'm liking Sinverse, but I don't know if I would put it on my tops. But that's one that I'm messing with. Let's see. Oh yeah. Here are some that I'm taking a risk on. I just think it might be kind of cool. NCDT, that's Nuco Cloud. I think I FOMO'd into that one here on the live stream. What else? Rabbit X. I don't know. I'm feeling that one out. Nuco Cloud, though, I think that one's one to definitely look at for the bull market. Some of the AI plays. Here's some of the newer ones. POW. I've got this, but I don't know if I want to keep it. I got Index Cooperative. I also have KuCoin, which is it's on the chopping block right now. I guess that's not really fit for this list then, is it? Or they're on the chopping block. I got several of this on the chopping block. So these would be more of my midterm holds here. Other than that, I mean, it's like Phantom, Aave. I think Aave can do some damage, so if you can get in some of these bigger plays. Oh, and let's not forget Tau. I'm kind of focused on Tau. And have been for a while. I put a video out on that, I think, over a year ago. Said, hey man, need you some Tau. I would say QNT, but I'm not going to because it's just a Ben Franklin stablecoin at the moment. And has been for a while. And I've been playing with some the new. Okay, yeah. Some of these guys. Some that I've just made videos out of. But you're asking for some of the stronger coins, right? I think Taboo can do some damage. So I put the video out on that one. And what else? These little guys I've been collecting over here on MEXC. CTI. It's not on MEXC, but I just happened to think of it. I had to chase that one down on PancakeSwap. Clintex. And I made a video on that one. I think that one's got some promise. I like that. And let's see. Tectum, of course, Tectum. Got a little bag of that, but I'm not going to be chasing it to try to build it. She will have to come to me, but that's one of the newer ones I'm hopeful. I'd say some of the newer ones I'm hopeful for are Tectum. NLS Nolus. Kind of looking at that. AstraDAO, been in that for a little while before it got off. That was the one of the token metrics ones. And Route is on my list to accumulate. Trying to think of any more that I'm trying to accumulate. Yeah, a new one I looked at, Chax. It's one of those is it B20 or BR20, BRC, BR549 tokens over there at the hee-haw. Looking at that, and maybe Mint Layer, but I think Mint Layer has already had its little run. It's got to come back. So is a lot of these Chax and a lot of these have been up. Those are and SUIP ad. Some of these token metric ones are on my radar too, and that's where a lot of these came from right here. But I've been trying to build some positions of these that can give me a foothold and maybe take off. A lot of bags I had were just little footholds that they got to take off, and there's some of them that just Rune, baby, Rune. Ooh, and Injective. Oh man. But I really like Tau, and one thing that I've been trying to get around and talk about on Tau, I don't know if I'll do it tonight. I'll mention it tonight, but maybe go into detail about it some other time. But did you guys know that you can stake your Tau? Well, I guess we're doing it tonight. Gosh darn it. Yeah. So yeah, I think you have to get the special wallet, which I'm going to have to look into. What? but you can stake this guy. And so I've got to, well, download it. The web-based wallet has been deprecated. You deprecated on it? Oh my. Did anybody see you do that? The only official wallet supported by the OpTensor Foundation works as an extension in the Chromium-based browsers like Chrome, Brave, etc. We're working on supporting more. Okay, so download it here. Okay, so through that, well, shucks. Well, let's see how easy it is. I'll add that extension. Look, now I got a Brave extension. We have added it, and now I just got to pin it. So it was that easy to get the Brave wallet or get the BitTensor wallet. So I'm going to check on. This is a non-custodial wallet created by OpenTensor. We've reframed it. Yeah. I gotcha. Currently, you don't have any accounts. Yeah, okay, so I've got to set that up. I'll find out how to do that, but I do know it's possible. And I just think that would be cool. Since I've got my BitTensor and it's a long-term hold, I might as well put it over somewhere and let it make some. I think it made some fairly decent interest. So BitTensor, I'll look into that a little bit more. I like it because it's got 21 million, 5.8 million out in circulation, 1.7 billion market cap. Really, I mean, I guess so, because you just went on fire. You were not that big that long ago. Oh, BitTensor. Yeah, she hung around here about $50 for the longest, right? Ooh, wasn't even paying attention to you as much back then. I should have been. That's after I made the video on you. Oh, hindsight is 50-50, but you know, this one can do some damage, I think. I likes it. So those are some of the ones I've been trying to focus on accumulating. And oh yeah, honey is another one that I've been building a little bag in, and that's over on Solana. I mean, I'm just nibbling because a lot of these things have already taken off a little, but I think they got some potential there. So Hive Mapper, honey, I think we looked at this, but the market cap on this is 61 million, 10 billion maximum supply, circulating supply sucks at 274 million. But I think they're generated and earned. So it's kind of a cool little project, but you know, a nice little decent launch there. I like it. So that's one that I'm also looking at. Could you check the VRA chart? Yeah. VRA, veracity. Okay, well, here I'm on the weekly chart here. So far she's doing okay. She lost the 9 moving average for the weekly, so expect it to come back down. And I'm just going to tell you, you're not going to like it. I don't think it'd be that bad. It's already been there. Where are you? Where are you, price label? I lost my price label. You're killing me. Price label. So I'm all in this area right here. And quite honestly, it could even come back down to a little lower. I know you didn't hear that either, did you? But yeah, that support area could come into play right there. Well, look at this on the smaller time frames. I just had to check this out on the bigger time frames. Yeah, it's time for her to cool off just a little bit here. She got rejected off that 100 moving average there, and the 9's just not going to have enough energy to break above it. So we're coming back to that 21 moving average here on the weekly. Let's see what this looks like on our daily. Daily, we're in the middle of the green cloud, which is never a bunch of fun. Broke our trend line here. That was your biggest warning sign to get out or stop your trade or whatever. That was your warning sign to, hey, this stuff, when it did this right here, hey man, This thing's about ready. This may be ready to do something. And sure enough, so what gets wicked often gets candled stick. So right down here in this area, about 0.005.5. It's not too bad of a drop. Was it about? I was going to say 10%, but it's more, I think. About 16% drop there possible. There could be some further down action. Oh goodness. So anywhere right around this half, well, you're still around half a penny. You know, in a few years, what's a half a penny between friends anyway? What's a fraction of a penny between friends? But when you're trying to accumulate, you want to get the very best that you can, and you want to see those bags grow instead of flip-flop around. So I gotcha. I understand you. But now she lost her trend line, so she is coming back for a little bit of a pullback. Expect that. But then we can work on getting some more upside. If I had to be a speculating man, which I guess I am. So if you're in this for like a midterm hold or something like that and looking for a good profit area, this is a good one for you right there. 2.2 cents. If you're going to hold on to it for good 6, 8, 12 months, 5 cents might come into play there. That's a 10x pretty much from where we are right now. But it's got to come up to this area. That's why we got this one marked right there. 21. Short term, I mean, honestly, I just see you're doing a lot of sideways accumulation. This is still in an accumulation mode. It's just flipped this area of support resistance right here, that half penny area. We're just going to be flipping around the top side of that for a little while. There's resistance right here at 0.0089, 0.009 in that area. So a good chance that overall, say for, you know, the next 3 or 4 weeks, you know, we could be just playing around in this area before we start trying to really make a big move out of veracity. It just does that. Strega says azero. Azeri. I did the plural. Azeri. How many Azeri? You mean you had more than one? Man. So azero continues on its upward journey right there. Breakout of this nice little trend line. Flagged out. Could have sworn I had this charted somewhere else. Or a more developed chart than this, but hey, we'll ride with this. This is mixed. We're perpetual futures, right? Yeah, I thought I had you charted. You're already in a trade setup that's almost played out. That is up how much? From the breakout right there, up 20%. Because we fell back a little bit. So I got a measure move for azero, looking to go about $2.10 in that area. Here's what I liked about it. So cool. And what I talked about a lot. I remember talking about this one. This big trend line right here that we broke and went south of, we just, it's like, oh God, it's over for azero. Are you sure the thing's legit? Is this a scam coin? What is this? It did not feel good getting below that and watching that. But when we came back up and broke above it, I was like, oh hell, it's on now, baby. Because we broke back above that major trend line. This does not surprise me, and it's not over. So I see us going up here to this close to the $2 area, getting a little bit closer than where we were before. Hopefully up there about $2.10, and then we'll work on seeing what happens after that. More than likely it'll be a little bit of a pullback. Probably about to the areas that we are right now. But I like azero. Did we look at Caspa? Caspa is getting a pullback, man. Of course, I guess you guys already know that. I think we did, didn't we? So she's in my juicy buy zone, but I think she can come all the way down to... Man, I mean, just be honest with you, technically she can come all the way back down to this trend line right here. 7 cents. She can. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for a little bit. I just know that I'm buying all the way down, adding this to my Caspa bag. You know, it's been sad when I look at what my Caspa bag was worth when it was up here to what it's worth now. I'm like, ouch. Dang, maybe I should have. I didn't. But I still think that we're in very early stages of possibly a bigger move out of Caspa. I think we might still be in the early parabolic stage. And this one plays it out so subtly, and so, you know, it's a nice, slow, steady kind of rise. It doesn't feel steady right now, but I still see some big things out of Caspa. All right, guys, I appreciate you so much for being here. If you can, hit that like button for me. If you want to, you can leave some comments, subscribe to the channel, check out our Telegram group.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
But been interesting watching this market tank with you guys. I appreciate your time and hanging out with you and looking at some of these coins and just talking about crypto in general. Tomorrow will be a crazy day. Trade safely. I got to go examine some of my trades to get ready because I think there might be a storm of brewing before most of tomorrow. I don't want to get caught up in it. And by that, I just mean some sideways whipsaw action like Mondays and Tuesdays usually are. Take care, guys. Trade carefully. God bless you, and thank you for being here. See you on the next one.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet eye off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wife know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same.